rollover. December 2024. And beyond, you'll be scared for the rest of your life. Do you know what it is? Have you heard of it? Are you aware of it and you despise it? Do you hate contract rollover week more than anything? Are you anti-contract rollover and you trade the old contract to the very last moment that it expires? And then you begrudgingly get used to the new contract only to find out another rug pull on that contract, and it keeps happening over and over and over again. It's a Friday the 13th. Video the other day. Get this music up. Because you're going to be very scared when you find out what this means to you and your trading style. You trade futures, you trade options, you trade SPY, you trade ETFs. Doesn't matter, you're going to be affected. You may not think that you have to roll over because I don't watch that chart. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect your friends. It's going to affect your family, your loved ones, those you hold close and dear, and your enemies as well. No one is immune from contract rollover. The consequences are of the largest magnitude ever. Ever. Gonna look at contract rollover if you're not already scared out of your mind. The Friday the 13th, we covered that, but we did not cover contract rollover. We got a few charts here. We've got motive wave that's not been rolled over yet. These were semi-quasi rolled over, or were they? Or is it rolled over now? I'm on ES2. This is on NQH225. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. Look at this. The rollovers when a trader moves his position from front month contract to another contract further in the future. Traders will determine when they need to move to the new contract by watching volume of both the expiring contract and the next month contract. A trader is going to be rolling their positions may choose to switch to the next month contract when volume has reached a certain level in that contract. They're doing some other stuff here. Let's get out of here for a minute. Just take another look here. Rollover futures contracts to switch to another contract. Further contracts with expiration dates opposed to stocks that trade in perpetuity. They are rolled over to a different month to avoid the cost and obligation associated with settlement on the contracts. Futures contracts are most often settled by physical settlement or cash settlement. Why roll? Rolling futures contracts refers to extending, with me here, the expiration or maturity of a position forward by closing the initial contract and opening a new contract, term contract for the same underlying asset at the then current market price. A roll enables a trader to maintain the same risk position beyond the initial expiration of the contract, and future contracts have finite expiration dates. Usually carried out shortly before expiration of the initial contract, requires the gain or loss on the original contract be settled. Futures position must be closed by either before the first notice day in the case physically delivered contracts or before the last trading day in the case of cash settled contracts. Contracts usually close for cash and the investor simultaneously enters the same futures contract trade with a later expiry date. For long crude oil at 75 with a June expiry, they would close this trade before it expires and enter the new crude oil contract at the current market rate and it expires at a later date. There's also physical commodities. Grains, livestock, precious metals often use physical settlement. An expiration, the clearinghouse matches the holder of a long contract against the holder of a short position. Short position delivers the underlying asset to the long position. The holder of the long position must place the entire value of the contract with the clearinghouse to take delivery of the asset. Quite costly. For example, one contract of corn is 5,000 bushels, costs $25,005 a bushel. In addition, there are delivery and storage expenses. Thus, most traders want to avoid physical delivery and roll their positions prior to expiration to avoid it. Many financial contracts, such as popular E-mini, cash settle upon expiration. This means on the last day of trading, the value of the contract is marked to market, and traders count as debit or credit, depending on whether profit or loss large. Traders usually roll their contract positions prior to expiration, maintain the extent. Some traders may attempt. You've tried the rest, now try the best. More. Futures trading offers rich something may want to carry positions beyond their expiration. This rollover allows traders to do that. Futures expiration date and codes. To better understand futures rollover, it's important to understand how futures dates and codes work. And futures contracts each month has its own code. None of these codes are crucial. For example, the SIQ records the silver futures contract. You got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We were in the Z before. We're going to March now. Settlement and things like that. Let's look at expiration dates. Go over to Ninja. We'll click on all kinds of shit. What kind of shit gives me better information than the other shit? Gonna have some stuff like a Ninja. You click on some shit and you go done. Auto roll over. Other platforms roll over automatically as well. We already look at that one. Let's just take a look here now, shall we? Futures expiration calendar. Put this in your bookmarks. Personalfinancelab.com. Found it on a Google search. Imagine that. Got contracts, expiration dates. Currencies, energies, financials, indices, S&P, December the 16th. Oh my God, December the 16th. Oh my God, it's December the 16th. All right, now we got that down pat. All right, now let's look here. Not good stuff on there now, was there? Contract month codes. This is what I want. This is what I want to bring to you. We had the codes. December. We were Z. It rose up. The next one is March. It's H. And if your others expires in any of these months, bookmark this one. CME Group month codes. Check out personalfinancelab.com. You can see the expirations on the different stuff here. Right? All right. Now let's actually go in and roll over. We were in this one here. And now we're going to the future. We're out of Z. We're out of Z now, man. Let's get out of Z. Let's back this up first, man. We don't care if we lose stuff. We don't care. We're going into the future, man. Let's see what we come up with here for the NQ. Now I'm in motive wave. I want to be in the CME. NQ. We want to do front month. Do we want to do March? Right there. Front month. And that's a whole different thing. Do I want to do front month? Do I want to do the continuous? Most place people will tell you stick with the continuous. I'm going to start trading on the continuous. We have not been on the continuous previously in the past. We're changing our style. We're changing where we're moving here. We're changing the reality of where our trades are going to be placed and where orders are going to be matched and all of that stuff. Are you ready? You ready? They can't handle the contract rollover, man. It's giving me some problems, dude. It's giving me some problems, man. Contract rollover is already taking me. Contract rollover. Do your shit work now? Fucked up. Contract rollover. Shit still ain't working. Oh no. Maybe we need to close all the way and bring it back open. Contract rollover is a bitch. I missed out on a big trade today because of contract rollover. A massive trade, the biggest trade of my life. Contract rollover cost me thousands upon millions upon trillions. Contract rollover. Contract rollover, man. Did it get the best of you too, man? Like, no way, man. I'm a pro at contract rollover. I've got it all under control. I know my contracts. I know when to roll over. My contracts do what I tell them to do. 420, you say? My contracts change automatically, man. There's no reason for me to look at contract rollover. We had a loss in data and shit. Contract, no, we're rolling it over because some shit's just happening right now. It's like the contract can hear us, man. We want to tackle the front month again, or do we want to do the continuous? We're going back. Uh-oh. Oh. Something is not working here for us, is it now? It's like this previous contract just doesn't want to leave. Timeout occurred, of course. Cannot get the Curie. We're gonna restart it again. It's not being very cooperative. Right, so in Trading View, it looks like we had some auto rollover. We got some weird stuff here with Trading View. Let's open this one again. You got ES here. ES1, ES2. December contract, March. The numbered contracts here. We're going to take a look what happens if you click on ES1. I mean, see that massive gap. Massive gap. What happens if we do ES2? You ask, what is ES2? I don't really know. Do we want to venture into that world of ES2? Do we? We're in ES2 now, you say? Do this. Is it the same as ES2? Trading View, what the hell's going on? We know we want this. What happens if we do this? What happens if we do this? Levels are the same, man. Really any different than the other one? And you know what? I'm gonna say no, man. I'm not doing the other ones. You know what I'm gonna do here? You know what I'm gonna do here in NQ? I'm coming out here and doing the March contract. I'm not doing the front month, man. You're trying to tell me the front month are continuous? That the kind of shit you're trying to tell me? Or if I'm on NQ here, same thing, right? Q1. Massive Gaparoni. Macaroni, 300 points. Now what? You want to go in Q2? My indicators don't draw. They draw up top some reason. Can't use that. So where does this leave us? Where are we left at? We're going to do the March contract. There we go. That's good enough for us. We're doing NQH 2025. We're doing ESH 2025. Deal with it. Don't like it. I don't care, man. Things are going to get a lot scarier when we start doing contract rollover here on this one. CME. Search. NQ. NQH5. E. ESH5, you say? So we got to fix that. That's the previous contract giving us hell. ES what? ESH5 is what we're looking for, man. Where is it at? Let's trade the wrong contract and really jack shit up. Make sure you got the right one, okay? This. It's a nightmare. Here we go. ESH5, people. The stuttering. We are done with this. Back up your work, folks. We are rode over on TradingView. We're rode over on Motive Wave. We rode over on Volsys earlier. Now what are we doing on this other computer? We're bringing up Edge Pro X. People, we've got Webull to roll over. Looks like it's rolled over. It's got the big fucking gap in it. We'll leave that one alone just to be on gap watch. Got levels to draw in. We could do them manually. Let's back it up, people. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave one of them. We're gonna leave one of them up here. We left a Z up. All right, people. ESH. Yes, H5's loading, people. Gonna manually draw our lines in here on the ES. Manually. We're on a 1 minute chart in this bad boy. Keep a look at this charts here. Keep your eyes. I'm still talking some shit through here. Don't get too carried away. We're going in add guide on 47. Add guide on 50. Add guide 58 on the ES. We're adding a guide at 35 people. We're adding our guides back in. We're adding a guide at 64 people. We're adding a guide at 72 people. We'll get ready to conclude this here shortly after I'm doing what I need to do. Go stop that shit. All right. We had a guide at 20 people. We had a guide at 10 people. We had a guide at 00 on the ES people. We got 26 people. We got 72. We got 86. We got the 94. We got 00 again. $20. 35. 42. All right. I am officially done. Got contract rollover out. We got our shit backed up. We're using the actual March contracts. We're not using the continuous. I never use the continuous on Motive Wave. Something different, I don't know. Let's use this one here. Does it look the same as it did? We made it through it, folks. Contract rollover has now been complete, except for one chart that we're going to leave the gap on there just so we can see that gap space on any kind of sell downs. Not quick. Was not painless. It was, in fact, a very odd experience in my life and my time here. Getting ready to close this out, people. Contract rollover. It's scary. It's frightening. You know that we made it through contract rollover again. Much destruction came, and we conquered the contract again. What kind of surprises will the new contract have in for us? We got about 3 months to find out now. Peace out with the Drawdown King. Contract rollover December 2024 to the March contract of 2025. Enjoy your evening. You are now rolled over